Alrighty, this is the AUKEY Studio Condenser Microphone, model number GD-D1. Let's see what you get inside the box. First thing you'll see is the pop filter, which is on a flexible gooseneck, so you can kind of bend it in and out however you'd like to adjust it to fit in front of the microphone and away from your mouth. It does have a clamp. You do get the foam shield. It does kind of act a little bit like a pop filter, but it's really there to protect the screening of the microphone from, well, basically your spit, the moisture that comes out of your mouth as you talk. It's really kind of like what it's used for. You get about an 8-foot long cable, XLR female on one end, and on the other 3.5 millimeter plug. You get the table clamp or desk clamp, whatever you want to call it. Self-explanatory. You put the table in like that, screw this down until it's tight. This is where you're going to put the swing arm, and this knob is if you want to lock the swing arm in place pretty much, you just tighten that down and there you go. You get the shock mount or a microphone holder with a shock mount, and these two little tabs here is how you work the compression ring in the inside, which is lined with a nice foam insulation to protect the microphone from scratches and to help with vibration noises. And it is adjustable. This is where you attach it to the swing arm, and this is the tension screw. You get the swing arm itself. Now this part is what goes into here for the desk mount. It does open up. You got tension springs here and there. And right here is the tension screw for this part. So if you want to have it really easy to flex, you just loosen it up. And if you want to lock it in place or have a little bit less movement, you just kind of tighten that up. And on the top, the silver piece is where the shock mount attaches to onto these threads here. Once again, you get a tension screw right here to help you adjust the direction of the microphone. You don't have to have it standing straight up against your face, like that. You can have it off to the side, however you want, and that's what that tension screw is for. Last but not least, you get the microphone itself. It has a nice gold-plated metal mesh up here. This seems to be plastic. Got the AUKEY branding. Now that's going to be the face or the front of the microphone. Without the branding, that's the back. And that's where you plug in the XLR cable. And there's no switches, no lights, no nothing at all. Now, you can use this if you like. You just simply slip it on like so. But if, say, you're doing a video and you want people to see the nice gold color of the microphone, you really don't have to use this if you're using the pop filter. And like I said, this is really designed to keep all the moisture coming out of your mouth and nose onto this and making it look, well, pretty gross. Now, to put this on, what I do is I straighten that up, torque it down, and simply screw it into place. And like I said, let me give you a better example on this. Sometimes a lot of people have it this way and you're talking straight into it. But, let me show you a little bit better. You press these, slip the microphone in. So sometimes that's the way it looks and you're talking into it. Some people may not like that. They may want to turn it on its side. That's where this tension screw comes in. So you can torque that down and have it, and you can be talking on the side note, so maybe more of your face is visual in your video. Same goes for this tension screw. So you needed a little extra bit of distance to reach you from the edge of your desk. You can set it up like that or set it up like that. Heck, you can even set it upside down if you like. Now let me give you some specifications on this microphone. It's a cardioid polar pattern, which means it basically picks up all of the sound from the front, very little sound from the sides, and no sound from the rear or the back. The frequency response is 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. This weighs about 42 ounces, maybe a little bit more than that. You do get a 24-month warranty with this from AUKEY, so that's pretty nice. Now, depending upon what you're using this microphone on, say a laptop or your tower computer or desktop computer as they're called. With my laptop, the 3.5 millimeter port on the side is strictly for headphones, since my laptop has built-in microphones, you know, and a built-in webcam so you can do Skype and all that crap. With this microphone, you have to use something like this. This is a USB sound adapter. And quite simply, there's a microphone and a headphone jack on here. And all you do is you plug this AUKEY microphone into the microphone port, plug this into your USB port, and you're ready to record. The only negative on that is, with my laptop anyway, in order to hear the playback from what I just recorded, I have to actually unplug this from the USB port and then listen back. Then when I want to do some recording, I got to plug it back in. Small price to pay, but hey, it works, right? Now, this is not going to be something like a Sennheiser quality type microphone or Audio Technica. This is more for the beginner. And it's a fairly low priced microphone. As a matter of fact, at the time I'm recording this microphone, it was $27.99 on Amazon. So just to get you started, you got everything you need in this nice little box, which, if you really think about it, is a fantastic deal. Now, the other thing you're going to need is software to work with your audio. I highly suggest Audacity. Audacity is a free software program that lets you record and do some modifications to that recording. Like you can add bass, you can add treble, you can add sound effects, compression, all sorts of good stuff. So you might want to look into that. Take some time to, if you don't have it, take some time and learn how to use it properly. Now, I will be showing you a little bit more in this video of this kind of setup, and you're going to hear it in action. So let me just stop yammering right now and get to the demonstration, right? Okay, as promised, here is the video of me showing you the AUKEY condenser microphone all nice and set up. Right now in this segment of the video, I am currently using the AUKEY studio microphone to record this voiceover. A little bit about the video you're seeing. I'm just showing you what it looks like set up. I'm pointing out a few extra things such as the tension screws, the tension spring, and just to kind of show you like it in action and what you can really kind of do with it. Now, like I said, this at the time I made this video on Amazon, this microphone was $27.99. This is really a beginner's type microphone. It's not, I would not really say it's a 100% professional. Like I said earlier, it's not going to be like a Sennheiser or an Audio Technica or whatnot. But for the money that you pay for it, you're actually getting quite a bit in it, and you're getting quite a good deal. Now, this microphone is about 3 inches away from my mouth, and in the Audacity software program, I got everything set right at the default settings, which pretty much is all zeroed out. So you may hear a little bit of noise in the background, That's because I didn't doctor up the sound like most people do anyway. I didn't add any bass, I didn't add any treble or compression or any of that good stuff. I just wanted you to hear what it's going to sound like straight out of the box and plug it straight in, and there you go. So I hope that this really does help you and give you a really good idea of the sound you're going to get from this microphone. Now, once again, this microphone is unfortunately is not compatible with Mac OS. So all of you people who have an Apple computer, this may not work for you. I don't know if there's any workarounds or not, but according to the description, it's not compatible. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a fantastic day.